Alright, let's see if this works. Alright. Okay, is it on now? Alright, I think it's on. I'm not ready for this. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Alrighty then. Let's get this started. Just gonna goof around.
Resident Evil.
What about my voice? Oh, the comments come up right on screen. I could see them there. All right. So I don't need to use my I don't need to use my phone for this. Oh, the comments come up right on screen. I can see them there. All right. So I don't need to use my phone for this. Lisa, you're not the only one not ready for any of this. This is a brand new day. All right then, let's see what we got going on here. No, I don't want to register right now. I'm just gonna keep saying no. I'll never say never. I'll just be annoyed by that the rest of my life. Alright, we're gonna do some raid mode, maybe some story mode. But, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do some raid mode, maybe some story mode. But, yeah. By the way, Lisa, is anyone from the Discord online right now? By the way, Lisa, is anyone from... And I sound like who? Well, no, it's cruise control for cool. Don't you know that? You were being like the coolest kid in the room right now, even though there's like 2 of us. Uh-oh, we went from 2 to 1. Oh no. We're already losing viewers. Alright, well, just let anyone know that if they are interested in checking it out, by all means, drop on by. You certainly are, Lisa. You certainly are. By the way, just to pull the curtain back a little bit, the reason why it went from 2 viewers to 1 is because I thought I had to use my phone to view the comments and respond to people. Apparently that was incorrect. But you are my sole viewer right now. 9 comments in. Oh boy. We certainly are, skills are good. Gestures, what are gestures? I've played this game a bunch, but I don't really use gestures, so, I mean... Do I need these? I don't think I need these. I'm not playing online. You know what? You're part of an elite group, Lisa. It's not that you're lonely. We're hanging out. That's how we can say it. All right. And costume. What costumes does she have? Locked. Finish Gauntlet 8. Okay. Obtain 50 or more completion medallions. All right. So that's what we got. What's this one we got unlocked? What's this one? Yeah, I don't think that's combat appropriate. That's not combat appropriate. We're gonna go back to her regular outfit. Well, it's a good thing I don't intend to make any puns then. I don't want to lose my... Oh, we're up to 2 people, and one of them is not me. All right, person number 2. Welcome to the stream. Just gonna play some Revelations, goof around. Do a little test to make sure this works. Yeah, the exam. Oh boy, that was fun. I was taking the computer essay portion of it, and it's 6 hours of testing per day, and they break it up into 2 3-hour chunks. And after the first 3-hour chunk, we're back down to 1 viewer. I wouldn't preach it in general. I would message people. I don't want to just force it into the chat. I feel like that'd be rude. I don't want to be rude and get people to instantly hate me. But yeah, so my computer died halfway through the first day of essay testing, so I had to handwrite all of my afternoon essays. That was fun. Oh boy. Alright. You can still hear me, okay, right? Oh, well, you know, it's a special mission for Claire, and I'm already playing as Claire. That works. Guess we're gonna deploy. Hey, Dez! You know what? YouTube is lying. I technically have 2 viewers if Dez is watching, too. Alright, level 5. I can do level 5 missions. So, Lisa, how are you and Dez doing tonight? Alright. Oh, it's one of these protection missions? No. I don't want to protect anything. I'm not good at it. Jeez. And if you're in the snow, why aren't you wearing a winter coat? You're gonna get a cold. That is rude. Ah! No! No! Not the reload! Alright, push them both, that's fine. Just stay down. I don't want you getting back up and attacking my target. I have to protect. Oh, what is this? Alright. Oh, not these things. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta get better at talking. Oh my god! Wait. Boy, am I glad we have a small audience today. The background noise of my house is not going to be fun. And about what series, Lisa? The Resident Evil series? Alright, I could explain it. It's actually weird. I forgot that we actually had this conversation when you said you hadn't played much of Resident Evil before. So Resident Evil is a long-running series. It's survival horror, all kinds of fun stuff. And what happened was, it starts in this fictional city in America called Raccoon City. The police get reports that, you know, hikers and joggers are going missing, and they don't know why. So they send a team out to investigate it. 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, Lisa, you're not talking to yourself. You're talking to me. And, oh boy, excitement over in my household today. The tree in our yard just got knocked over by the storm, and it fell on our house, so, oh boy.
Did it?
It did? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. How quick can we get a tree guy out here? Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, everyone. Alright. Yeah, it's... So anyway, as I was saying, they send a police squad to this mountain range where people are disappearing. Yeah, everything's fine. No worries. Yet, anyway. But they send a police squad out.
I think I'm gonna call it out.
The police squad gets, they try to investigate, but they go missing. And it turns out that the police squad that's sent is like a special tactics squad. Designed to like look for missing people, that kind of thing. So they send out a second rescue squad to find the first squad, which, you know, if you have to find, like, the special tactics squad, you know something bad's going on. They get trapped in this mansion out in the woods, zombies everywhere. Turns out there's people on the rescue squad that were traitors and working for the company that made the zombies. So that just evolves into one big mess. Apparently the company also has the police on his payroll. Not all the police, but, like, you know, the higher ranked ones, like the police chief, the police commissioner. So when they get warned about what's going on with the undead... You know what? Hold on. Lisa, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Alright, can you hear me? Alright, no worries. Just wasn't sure. I got a notification that there was something wrong with my mic, so I wanted to make sure everything was coming through okay. But yeah, so because some of the police have been bought off, they don't investigate everything that they should investigate. Entire city gets taken over by zombies, and that's what leads to a lot of the events that happen in the game. Why does it have you in shock? Did you think I didn't have a voice? Was I supposed to be some kind of mute? So what does my voice sound like then? I always thought my... It sounds goofy, or that's what you thought it would be like? Oh, that wasn't good. I mean, I guess thanks for that. I mean, I'm probably still a pun-making heathen anyway. I just decided not to make puns in stream out of respect. I'm curious as to who person number 2 on the stream is. Person number 2, by all means, speak up. You are more than welcome to join in this conversation. We are welcoming here 3. How'd we get to 3? Got 3 people? Yeah, that's 3 more people than I expected to show up. Welcome, everyone. Oh, baby, we're gonna get those numbers up. By the time I'm done, we'll have tens of viewers. That's all right. I mean, look, considering time differences, it's perfectly okay for people to not be able to make it. That's all fine. But anyway, so for the people who are here, by all means, feel free to say hello. Let's see, what should I do? Alright, here's something. I want to take a quick poll. I want to upgrade a passive skill, and I'm stuck between the handgun mastery or the health level 2, or should I balance between both? I'm not trying to steal your spotlight, Lisa. It's okay. But aside from Lisa, who else is here? Say hello. Come on. We're friendly, I promise. I mean, friendly enough. Let's upgrade this. Hey, David. And thank you, Lisa. David, did she shout? Oh, Lisa, the caps lock is shouting. It's totally shouting. Now I'm gonna do, let's see. I'll do another one for that. Yeah. That's all right. Oh, man. Well, David, welcome to the stream. Right now we're just going to be goofing around in Revelations. Let's see. I think I remember her from the beginning of the game. She gets killed quickly, but... She has 4 costumes already unlocked. Claire doesn't have anything? Oh, alright, so she gets to, and she's Jessica, and let's see. Wow, okay. I mean, if you're gonna go diving, I guess that's what you wear. Lady Hunk, really? Alright. So. Alright. Let's try to make this a bit more fun. Chat. AMA, ask me anything. Let's have some fun. Ooh, that'll be nice. Hopefully Rachel and a few others as well. As long as I'm not too boring, you know. I don't want to cause you guys to snooze and doze off. Let's see. Should I play as Wesker or Jill? Alright, good first question. I am 6'4". Yeah. Giant status. Let's, let's go Wesker. Okay. I mean, if you're just gonna doubt me, Lisa. Jeez. Maybe I should try to get some kind of camera set up. Just stand here with a tape measure. Now, if I'm gonna play as Wesker, I want the Magnum. Because he's got that Magnum perk. Oh, baby. Extra capacity. Definitely doing this. Having fun with your little cruise control there. Uh-oh, we're down to 2 people again. It's okay, I just scare everyone away. Alright. I'm gonna do some daily missions. Mess around with the weapons, and then probably do some story mode. I'm not gonna stream for too long today. I just wanna get an idea of what it's like. Da, da, da. Wait. Des just asked if you regretted becoming friends with me because I chat so much. I regret nothing. There are things I probably should regret in my life that I don't regret. No, I don't. No, Lisa's been, I'm not laughing at you, Lisa. I'm laughing at the question in general. Oh boy. Des, run. But no, Lisa's been a really nice friend to have over chat. She's been really fun to talk to, so I mean, I don't regret anything. Ah. Tiny enemies. What's going on there? Ooh. Wesker don't take any mess from anyone. It's up to most of the time now? Ooh, when did I get the upgrade? Man, I'm just taking hits that I really shouldn't be taking. Oh, that's fun. Oh, great. Trying to get the bonus off the enemy and I'm... No, right? Here's what we're gonna do. I think that... Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna die. Well, this is gonna be embarrassing. I've never died in this game before. And if I die on stream, it'll be the first time, so you guys can all laugh at me then. Oh boy. I'm not gonna heal. I have to learn my... I didn't... Okay, reload the shotgun. Gotta do that now. Wrong, there's two people here to see it. That's two more than I would have liked. Ah, great. Well, I'm gonna heal. Whatever. I've healed before. It's quite a serious comment there. I feel like that's a Wesker quote. David, are you quoting Wesker? In 5 minutes, we will reach the perfect height for Ouroboros to saturate the atmosphere. I think that he says something like that, I don't know. It's been a while since I played RE5. Next stream, I'm not sure. If people are around for it tomorrow, I may do one tomorrow. See, David, it sounds like a Wesker quote, so that's what I thought you were quoting. Anyway, as for the streams, he's tiny and ice. That's wonderful. As for the streams, I want to do one where I have the option of kind of explaining some things, but well, when do you work? Oh, Jesus. I don't want to walk on those. arena key? Alright. Uh-oh. That's exactly when I was gonna stream, Lisa. Just kidding. You know me, I always gotta be that guy. So, oh boy. Jeez, over there. I'm gonna go over. I can get the ammo over there. Did I kill everything? No, I got 5 enemies left. How do I have 5 enemies left? Oh, it's all... No, Lisa, I was joking. Don't worry. I'm not going to stream when you're not around. That's rude. I'm not going to be rude. Yet. Alright. Really, you had to jump over there? You couldn't jump a little closer? Alright, let's... Can you stop dancing? I'll let you get nice and close. Oh, did I hit the box? Son. Alright, let's see. That would be the earliest shift in the world. Lisa, would you ever work a shift that starts at 6 in the morning? I probably would. If it paid well enough, I would. I don't see any reason not to. Yeah, if you gotta work, you gotta work. So, I feel like I'm gonna be dumb for asking this, but Dave, good question, Lisa. I will get to that in 1 second. I just want to ask Dave something real quick. Dave, do you watch the Final Fantasy Union streams? Because I feel like if you do, then I should know you, and I honestly just can't place your name, and I feel bad. I feel like a jerk. And my first Final Fantasy game was technically 7. I don't blame you. That's, like, in this weather. You're not wrong. It's actually pretty accurate. Like, what are they going to say? No, you don't? And then you take a picture and send it to them. Alright. First Final Fantasy game. Technically, it was 7. I played it right after it came out. It was in... It was weird. For those people who don't live in the United States, so kind of looking at you, Lisa, I don't know if you guys had Blockbuster Video, but we did when we were growing up, and it was great. Like, you could rent movies and games there. A little further down the street from the Blockbuster was like this other video store, Hollywood Video, and they tried doing some kind of... You did? Yeah, they shut down. I think there's like 3 Blockbusters left in America, and one of them's in Wildwood, New Jersey. So I mean, but anyway, so we were at this other rental place, Hollywood Video. I don't know if anyone ever went to that. Did you have that in... Did you have that too? I know you had Blockbuster. Ah, okay. All right, so we probably saw each other around the stream back then. I couldn't place it. I'm used to seeing Lisa and like a few other people, but only because I see them like every single time. So but wait, Lisa, did you have Hollywood Video in your place as well? No, you do not. Stop. By the way, so I'm getting ahead of myself. I went to this Hollywood Video, and on the shelves where the video games were, they had Final Fantasy VII, and it was like when they were advertising it, is like, okay, so Hollywood Video is basically just like Blockbuster with a different name. So, but that was that. It said like the greatest game ever on it, or it was advertised like that, so I decided to rent it. And I got frustrated the first day because I wasn't reading what the characters were saying. So when I got to the guard scorpion, I kept attacking when its tail was up. And then I tried it again the next day and I actually read what they were saying, and I'm like, oh, this fight's a lot easier when I don't attack the guard scorpion, when it's just gonna wreck me. Okay, so I did that. Let's play some more as Claire. Alright, I'm gonna check the costumes just because 50 medals. Okay, it was 50 medals. And then Gauntlet 8. Okay, that's not too bad. Good. Alright, let's... Alright, so we have some options. We have the handgun triple shot. I'm gonna go with the Samurai Edge, just because I feel I'd rather just shoot one bullet at a time. And shotgun. You know what? That's actually, I like the point Dave just made. The first Final Fantasy I completed was 10. The first one I played was 7. So 10 was the first one I actually finished. If that helps clarify. All right, Claire, you and your handgun mastery. Gonna see what we could do about completing some missions. Let's go to the store first, because we just got some money. Oh yeah. I think first game ever? Not a bad game to have as your first, honestly. I think my first might have been Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. That, or might have been No, I did not say not a good game. I said it's an interesting game to have as your first one. Yay! All right, we're gonna have 3 people again. Is he gonna be driving his Dale's Dead Bug truck to the stream? Why am I making terrible jokes? And no, that's not a pun. I'm referencing King of the Hill. I'm not gonna pun you away from the stream, Lisa, I promise. Oh man. You know, it's funny. Dave, have you played Resident Evil before? Oh, you know, I want to explain something that I'm doing here. So there's different things you can unlock, and one of the things that I needed to unlock initially was this toolbox where I could combine parts. All right. I'm gonna actually follow up on Dave's comment in a second, because honestly, you should play this game. Revelations 2 is a lot of fun, and it's very underrated. If you watch Lauren streams now, at least when she was playing World of Final Fantasy, she would say, like, yeah, World of Final Fantasy is like a very underrated Final Fantasy game. And it's the same with the Revelations games. They're underrated compared to the main entries. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I should be, Lisa. I should be. You know, once I have a working computer again. Oh, that's something that I wanted to bring up and I almost forgot. So, you guys were supposed to be able to actually see my face today.
Garage door.
Oh my god, you're never gonna drop Stella. Stella! But, there was a problem. And the problem is that my computer died on me while I was taking the bar exam. So I need to see if I can either get it fixed, or if it's not worth getting it fixed, I need to save up and get a new laptop. Just so I can have a bit more functionality with what I'm doing. But anyway. So, Dave. Oh my god. Yeah, it was funny because, like, Lisa was like, yeah, I wanna write this story about Stella. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Square's gonna sue you. She's like, nah, they didn't do anything with her. I'm like, I mean, I don't know if that means that you could just take their character. Alright, so, anyway, Dave, I'm gonna exit out of this mode for a bit just to show you guys something. Oh yeah, of course, because I want to get into international law and immediately take on Square Enix. That's my first case. That would kill me. It'd be like when you see like a tiny little bug try to like escape from someone's house, and then the giant mean owner just steps on him repeatedly. Alright, so, Revelations, Dave, if you haven't played any of them, Versus would have been great if they didn't change it to everything they did. I still like 15, but it annoys me. But anyway, so Revelations is great. It comes with like the same raid mode that you'd get in, games like Resident Evil 4. There's characters to unlock, but one of the things I like about Revelations is, you are certainly right, Lisa. And David, don't be sorry. The reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted interaction with people who might enjoy some kind of content I put out. Apparently the fourth guy didn't enjoy it because he just left and we're back down to 3 viewers, but it's okay. People are coming in and checking out the stream. By all means, welcome. So, one of the things I like about raid mode is, and I'll show you in a second. So I'm going to select Claire again. Hello. Dale Newby. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, is it Dalen? I couldn't figure out. I brain farted hard when I looked at your name. Hey, Dale. Welcome to the stream. Up to 5? Oh my god. We're halfway to our goal of tens of viewers. Hi everybody. Lisa, I'm surprised. Are you getting soft in your old age? Look at Lisa, being a big softie, not threatening people to come to the stream. You haven't played Revelations? Knife point. Don't lie. Look, I never said I was young, Lisa. I am, for everyone out there wondering, I am 28 years old. So, yeah, I'm not claiming I'm young. By the way, here's something fun for everyone for Revelations in raid mode. In previous games, characters would just have set weapons. Here, you could actually buy different weapons, and you'll see it says like Samurai Edge level 21, Chicago Typewriter level 22, Shotgun Hydra level 18. Let me see. Just played the mainline series and a couple of the spin-offs. Don't worry, I'm 27. Alright, so, yeah. Dale, anyone who hasn't played the Revelation series, there's 2 of them out. There's the first one. It stars Chris and Jill and 2 other characters that I'm not really going to get too much into right now because I don't want to spoil anything. But it's a lot of fun. Revelations 2, Claire's back. For those of you who know the series, I feel like Claire is one of the more underrated characters. Now, granted, I probably should be saying some stuff about Jill, because Jill, aside from the first and third game, she didn't show up again until Revelations as a playable character. You know what? She was my favorite Dale, but honestly, I like Claire a little better. I like her intro in 2 when she just rides in on the motorcycle, and then she's in the diner, and you know, Rachel might be coming. Oh, that'll be great if she shows up. You know, I hope she says hi so I can say hi back. Rachel, when you show up, don't stay silent. I want to actually know and say hi. So, yeah, so weapons have levels. They start at 1. I think they go to 100. Oh, baby, 5 people? I don't know if my bandwidth can handle that many. So you could buy new weapons, and generally you'll earn money, and you'll want to buy new weapons just to be able to take on... Rachel's here! Hi, Rachel! So you'll want to buy new weapons, and then, use them to take on tougher challenges. Oh, new Magnum. It's only 250 points stronger than my current one, though, so I'm not going to buy it. There's also parts. You could buy parts if you want. You really don't have to unless it's something like Greedy Killer, which is great. You know what? I don't think... Oh, you know what? I can't say what I want to say. Because it's a pun and it would drive Lisa away. But, yeah, Jill in 3 is great. Oh no, I'm sure that there was no coercion between you and Lisa. No, Lisa, you don't have to mute it. I'm not gonna make a pun. If I do make a pun, I will let you know in advance to mute it. But I'm not gonna do that. Peer pressure to what? Peer pressure to make the pun? This is a safe space. I don't know how safe it is. You got me as your host, guys. Like, it's kind of... So, so I just showed you the weapons that you can buy. This is part combining. So you can make the parts stronger, so that when you attach them to a weapon, your weapon becomes a lot more powerful. Tom Berry's knife. Oh my god. I feel like that would just murder everyone who I'd want to have watching my stream, and I don't want people to be murdered for, you know, to watch my stream. It's not the message I'm trying to convey. I believe in people voluntarily watching this stream, which is how we got up to 5, which is, hello all 5 of you, welcome. I apologize for not being able to have a face cam. I currently do not have that capability. You know what? Thank you very much, Lisa, for spreading the word and getting people into the room. I'll support whatever method you use to bring them here. Sorry, guys. Gonna have to... Oh, so I'm going to play a little bit of raid mode, and then Dale, since you haven't played Revelations 2, would you want to see some of the story mode? Actually, I'm going to ask everyone in the chat. Would everyone at some point want to see some of the story mode for this game? I'll start from the beginning so it's not like anything strange, and I'll let the cutscenes play too. The reason why I'm doing raid mode right now is because, so characters have different costumes. Currently, this is Claire's standard costume. Then, in order to get another costume, I have to clear Gauntlet 8. And then I'd have to get 50 or more completion medals in order to get another costume. And here's the thing. You can obviously see that Claire has an alternate costume there. I don't know why this is in the game, but... And granted, it's easy to make jokes here. I'm going to show you guys what the costume is after we play some raid mode. So, I'm doing a little teaser. Got to hang in a little longer, guys. So, in order to get the completion medals, here's how you basically go about it. You'll see that some of them are sparkling gold, others are not sparkling gold. If they're not gold, you haven't gotten them yet. How long is this stream gonna be? I'm gonna play 2 more raid mode missions, and then I'm gonna do a bit of the story. 24-hour run. I will die. You've played some of it already. Okay, that's good. So you have an idea of some of the story. So here's the thing. In order to actually earn the medals, your character has to be the recommended level or lower. So for this mission, you have to be level 3 or lower. Now here's the problem. Claire is level 9. Let's see, I'm just watching 24-hour charity stream. I've actually was doing that too with Games Done Quick. There was one that was going a few years ago. By the way, you can adjust your level to get the recommended level for the mission. So I'm going to adjust it to 3 so I could get every medal. In order to do this, I have to just kill every enemy and not heal and beat the mission. So if I do that, I'll get all 5 medals. Not doing it again, I get it. Even if it was Will. Even if it was Will, what? Doing a 24-hour stream? I mean, maybe. Oh, you know what? Since we have 6 people now. All right, welcome all 6 of you. Nice to. Wow, I'm missing this guy a lot. All right, let's. Yeah, I'm not doing any 24-hour streams anytime soon, so don't worry, people. This is a relatively safe space. Alright. Oh, by the way, there is a feature where if you're kind of looking in the vicinity of the enemy, you just have to hold down the aim button, and it kind of auto-aims, but it doesn't aim at the best spot. Dez is kind of watching, so technically 7. Hey, Dez! I know I already said hey, but I'm going to say hey again. Alright. Thank you. Hopefully it'll still look good once I have camera capabilities. I don't want my ugly mug scaring people away. Alright. So right now we're playing Revelations 2. This isn't how we're going to be starting. I'm actually going to try to start by playing the Resident Evil games. And since we have people here, I could actually talk about logistical stuff with the channel. So how about we do that? You guys want to do that? I think we should do that. Who wants to do that? Alright. So here's what I was planning on for this channel and the at least the initial videos and streams. I want to bring in some friends of mine, guys who I've grown up with and I think would be great. It's actually funny, this idea started about 2 years ago that I wanted to do something like this. And this was after I had seen some other big-name YouTubers like Markiplier and PewDiePie, and I thought their videos were great and I wanted to try it. And whenever I had played video games with my buddy Evan in the past, we'd always sit here and just like make jokes back and forth to each other. And I always found them funny, so I always wanted to do something like that. Where we either had a podcast or we had some way for people to view us. So that's what I'm aiming for here. You know, hopefully people can enjoy whether I'm streaming by myself or whether Evan or Ray or some of my other friends are hanging out too. Oh jeez, I missed because he fell. He had that delayed Three Stooges fall. So that's kind of what inspired me to want to try this out. You know, I don't want to be, I don't care if this becomes like a big, famous kind of thing. If it does, great. If not, that's great too. I just want to do something for fun. I have fun playing games. There were a lot of moments throughout the years that I wish I could have had on camera. One of them came when Evan and I were playing a game called Resistance Fall of Man. There was a weapon in that game called the 236 shotgun, and both of us at the young, dumb age of 17. Well, thank you, Lisa. Hopefully everyone just enjoys what I'm putting out there in terms of content. You assume I'm going to be famous. But anyway, so we were playing this game and we saw, when we got to the point where we picked up the 236 shotgun, we thought that meant we had a shotgun with 236 shotgun shells. And about 2 minutes later, after we had been just using the gun haphazardly, we found out that no, we did not have 236 shotgun shells. We only had like 16. And boy, did that not end well for that part of the level. But the amount of goofing around and joking back and forth, it was, you know, just our reactions, I thought, would have been great to have on film somewhere. But it just, you know, it wasn't something we thought of. So, what are you gonna do? I feel like Final Fantasy VIII is going to be a requested title at some point. No, people online. So, let's see. It's actually funny. So I mentioned that 2 years ago is when I started to get the idea for this. And it actually started with this game. Evan and I were playing it. It was our first time playing. And we... Oh boy. Are you really? I don't know if I'm going to survive that. I feel like if I... Reputation I want. Lisa, I feel like if I did a playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII, you would be in the chat like, no, don't do that, that's the wrong way to junction system. And I'd be like, come on. Let me make mistakes. But, so we started... Rachel, she knows basically the city where I live. Wouldn't take her heart that much time to find me. She would just have to smell the cheesesteaks in the air and follow the smell to wherever I'm feasting. So Evan and I were playing Resident Evil Revelations 2 about 2 years ago, actually. And it was our first playthrough, and we were just laughing, joking around as we saw things unfold. I mean, you did get people here by knife point, right? I hope it was just a knife. Can't be too violent. Like, if you used your gun blade, Lisa, we're gonna have some problems. I don't know if I could even get you off of that kind of, Giants, go away! Giants, go away! Aw, that doesn't sound like a fun road trip. Alright, so I did this mission without healing. I killed every enemy, so we should get all 5 medals. Curse these seeds. This is not Roast Lisa Day. This is, I actually want to, for everyone watching right now, I want to give a big thank you to Lisa. For months we have been talking and becoming friends, and she was a big supporter. Jeez, Rachel. Thanks for the love. Man, I feel really good about this. Alright. So I did some raid mode. We're gonna do some story mode now. We got all 5 medallions. See? This is not hate. This is not Hate Lisa Day, and boy, that was loud. I think the tree fell. I might actually have to stop playing soon, depending on what happened. Oh boy. But yeah, so let's evaluate these parts. Don't worry, I've been subbed and it was by free will. Alright. How do you pronounce that name? L-U-E-R-O-Y. Leroy? Is that how it is? And how do you know he doesn't sound exactly like me, huh? Ah. You know what? That's a good point. Let's see. No, I'm not going to continue. We're going to do episode select. You know what? I don't know why it doesn't just automatically hit the bell for you and then make it where you have to turn it off if you don't want notifications. I don't get it. So you're not an idiot. That's a feature I don't understand. Exactly. You know what? That is exactly accurate, Lisa. All right, we're gonna start. You can see I haven't played. Well, I've played campaign mode several times, but I haven't gone to many higher difficulties yet. So, all right, for you guys, I want to take a quick poll. Casual, normal, or survivor? I'm only gonna do like the first chapter in episode 1. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I will be back momentarily, guys. Just hang out for a bit. And I am back. Alrighty. Can you guys hear me? What was scary? From this university. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. So, for those of you who don't know why I keep coming in and out, it's currently like snowing really bad in our area, well, my area, and we're getting a lot of snow. And a tree that was in our yard for like 28 years, it just got pulled out by the roots and fell on my house. So yeah, we're waiting for someone to come by and help us out. Alright, so anyway, let's play some campaign mode. This will be fun. Good way to spend a cold winter day. Good question, we're not sure. Yeah, Lisa is just like, she'll just come and save everyone, which is what I need right now. Lisa, save me, please.
Bioterror. The world lives with it. You live with it. Viruses are stolen, re-engineered, misused with tragic results. And who are you supposed to trust? Politicians who sell their souls for a few votes? CEOs who betray consumers for a quick buck? Count on us instead. We're above the politics, always watching, always ready to face the threat head on. We are the unflinching mop that sops up the evils of bioterrorism and chemical warfare. They call us TerraSave. Because tear doesn't have to end with a wrist.
Hey guys.
Redfield.
Oh, hi, Claire.
Hey! Hey, Claire!
Moira. Welcome to the club.
Reporting for duty, Ms. Redfield. When do the hazings start?
Cut it out. We've been friends for how long?
Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Oh, by the way,
Could you,
Moira's got a potty mouth. So, if cursing
now?
offends you,
something's
then,
going down in Washington.
sorry.
Did you hear anything?
What? The new virus? Come on. You know Tricella's history, right? Hello?
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Yep. Moira started today.
I'm saying this for everyone's benefit,
But
Lisa.
you've got to be careful if you're going to mention
Her
her.
and her dad? Oh yeah. Emotional.
I mean, I do too. I
minefield.
just try to,
Okay.
curb it.
You did your homework. What other horrible invasions of privacy have you gotten there?
Hey, I gotta look out for TerraSafe. We have our enemies. Anyway, good luck breaking her in.
She's not a horse. Bye. Uh-oh. What'd he do this time?
Fucking Barry. Every time I ask him anything, he pushes back. I wouldn't even be here if I listened.
Uh-oh. There's a power failure in the building. Oh. Maybe that power failure was intentional.
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
No! There must be some kind of...
Lisa, or not Lisa, Rachel, good question. I think this game takes place after Resident Evil 5, and I want to say before Resident Evil 6? I'm not 100% certain. I don't think it was yours. I think it might just be typical stream stuff.
Why did it open?
All right, so
I didn't
you
do
might be
anything.
wondering why. Hold on one second.
Where have I been taken?
All right, so here's the current setup. I've played through the game before, so I've already gotten all the weapons and items.
Is that Moira?
Oh
Don't worry. I'm gonna get you out of there right now. Moira, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Alright, yeah, I figured that made more sense for the timeline of the game. But anyway, so for anyone wondering why I already have all these weapons and why Claire's in a different costume than she was in the cutscene, after playing through the game you can unlock new stuff. So, this is her outfit from Resident Evil 2, which is honestly my favorite costume for Claire.
Wish I could tell you.
It's when she's, oh, Moira's gonna be your favorite character.
So messed up. Was.
Oh, if you're heading out, bye, bye, Rachel. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. We're up to 7 people? Ooh. It's hard to believe. Alright. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Rachel, after we get past the first story part, I'm probably going to call it. Oh, but you know what? I feel bad that Rachel's heading out now because I didn't get to, I didn't do what I wanted to yet. So, there's a lot of blood under that door.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Just gonna break that window. No need to keep it intact. I'll take that handgun ammo. I will look around this room. Alright. Interesting commentary. I have my own opinions about RE7, and I will get into them at some point. But I will say, I do consider it
Give me a hand, Moira.
technically an RE Resident Evil title, but
Go!
Okay.
and it's not that controversial. I understand where you're coming from.
Careful.
There's a lot of things
Stand
in it that are
back.
just odd and strange. Oh, there's no need to stay out. It's okay. And by the way, they make you do this little get attacked by the guy behind the bookshelf every single time you play. And then you gotta heal. There's no getting around it. I wish I could claim that, no, I could dodge it, but it's one of those scripted fights.
What the fuck? That was close.
So anyway, I want to get everyone's opinion real quick. So if I do anything with this channel, which I intend to, I want to play the Resident Evil games first. This involves, however, making a choice. And here's that choice. Should I play the games in the order that they were released, meaning I'll start with like Resident Evil, Director's Cut, then Resident Evil 2, then Resident Evil 3? Or should I go in the order they occur chronologically, which means I'd be starting with like Resident Evil 0 as the first one? What do you guys think? What would you prefer? Chronological in terms of what happens in game, or chronological for when they were released? For when they were released, or for what happens in game? This is important. Yeah, I was thinking that too. And oh no.
The adult eyes. Oh, God.
Did you know her?
Yeah. She's with Terra Safe.
Okay.
Why would anyone do this?
Story-wise, yeah, your opinion counts, and
I can hear the wind out there.
here's something to keep in mind.
Then we
It
need to find
won't
a way
just
through.
be like, oh, you're gonna play this game, or I'm gonna play this game, and you just gotta watch it. I'll do my best to explain things to people who've never played these games before.
What kind of
I'm also gonna offer a nice little treat with these games.
Here.
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, then I think the best way to do it might be to do it in terms of chronological story occurrences. So I'd probably start with 0. I don't know how quickly I'd get to it. I mean, we got... If we're doing chronologically, then... Oh, you know what? That's actually something I should ask. So when I do this, should I just focus on the main entries? Or should I involve games like Outbreak? Like Outbreak, Operation Raccoon City, I'm trying to think of other ones. Darkside Chronicles, like, should I include those, or should I just stick to the main entries? And by the way, if I stick to the main entries only, I'm going to include the Revelations games, because they do technically count as main entries, I believe. And even if they don't, I'm going to count them. So, you get them either way. Oh wait, Dale, you mean like, wait, don't open that door. You're lucky, you were almost a Jill sandwich. This is the first Resident Evil game Mora's in is this one. Main entries? Okay. I'll do all the main entries up to 7, and then I might branch off and do some of the side stuff after, but it depends on what people really want to see.
All right, we made it. Key's over
Wait a
there.
minute. No, go up, Mora. There's a medal there. Okay. Are we just gonna be quoting the game back and forth now, Dale? Roger Craig. See, okay, so here's something I'm gonna have to do. Lisa just reminded me of something important. I'm gonna have to, if I start doing this regularly, I'm gonna have to start looking up voice actors, because I honestly don't really know voice actors all that well. By the way, you got to keep your eye out for hidden medals in this game. I miss a lot of them. I only just noticed that one when I started going down the ladder. So anyway, gotta find them keys. Also, let's see. So we talked about the Resident Evil series. For the channel, I want to get your guys' input on 2 things. First,
What's that sound?
Dale, which game? 3? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, of course. What the? Why didn't it shoot?
Run!
Umbrella Chronicles in 5. She voiced Jill in 5? Why are you up here, Moira? I need you to pick up items with your flashlight. That's another thing. No, Claire. Down. Good. Okay. That's another thing for anyone who hasn't played this game before. Moira has a flashlight. She doesn't use guns. She has a flashlight and a crowbar. And occasionally you'll find items by shining the flashlight at them. So, huh. I didn't know she voice acted Jill in that game. It's locked from the other side. Alright, so then, hold on. Just, no, let the monsters come out. I want to fight them. Lisa, it has several, actually. I'm not trying to invoke them, I'm just trying to, It's okay, I am too, Lisa. I'm only brave right now because I've played this game a few times before. Okay.
When is this going to end?
Let's double back and try the key.
Let's... Well, we got the key. Oh man! Wait, hang on. Yeah, you... Don't... Sit down. Rushing at me. Your Freddy Krueger pizza skin. Oh, I forgot how to evade. Okay, that makes sense. He's just making throat noises. He's not even, like, screaming. Alright, so... something that I wanted to do as well for this channel, because I want to do a lot of streaming videos, because I think that'd be fun. But I also want to do, like, recorded videos, and the reason why I want to do recorded videos is... Oh, Jesus. Is because, there are certain games that I'm going to be playing for the first time, and I want to play, with my buddy Evan, or with my buddy Ray, just because the back and forth banter, I feel, would be a lot of fun for people to watch. The problem is, it's hard to have, like, a set schedule for streaming and have people just, like, show up. So, how would people feel about if I do a new game that I haven't done before, it being in, like, a pre-recorded format? Is everyone alright with that? Who's this guy? Hey, he's not getting up.
You need a gun too, Moira.
No, I really, really don't. Sorry, I don't do firearms. Not after what happened.
Shit, I'm sorry. I forgot. Maybe we can find you something else.
No, I'll just be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
Yeah, that's great. I love Moira's attitude. Like, hey, we're stuck in, like, a big, you know, prison complex thing full of zombies. You know, if both of us use firearms, we might be able to actually fight back effectively, but I don't want a gun. Claire, you do all the work. Thanks, Moira. It's really nice of you. That actually made this, Oh, streams are always fun. Alright, so I'll probably end up doing a mix of both pre-recorded stuff and live videos. So, anyway, you guys probably just saw how Moira just said, like, no, I don't do guns, and Claire's the only one that uses them. So, fun little story from when I first played this game with Evan. I was playing as Claire, and he was playing as Moira. And at one point...
Claire? You saw that, right?
There's
Yeah, I saw something.
there's a moment where you think that Moira's going to get a gun and actually start helping in the fighting, and Evan got excited. So we're watching this, and she's like crawling towards this gun as Claire's pinned down by like this boss monster. And Moira gets to the gun, and she immediately handed it to Claire. And the sound of disappointment that came from Evan had me howling with laughter. Actually, yes, I will be looking forward to that. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I cannot wait for the RE2 remake. That'll be great. Speaking of Resident Evil games, I have a controversial opinion about Resident Evil 7. I hated it. I thought it was terrible. Dale, yes they do. A Valentine and a Redfield together again. Chris doesn't have time for anyone but his precious steroids.
What? Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
Those bracelets change color in response to fear.
I don't know if people can hear
Who
that.
exactly are you?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
But yeah, so
To us or at us?
she's kind of talking at them. But yeah, I kind of hated Resident Evil 7. There's, you know, a lot that's wrong with that game. And it was disappointing because after seeing how many people were praising it as like, oh, this is going to revive Resident Evil, I had a lot of high hopes for it, and it was not as fun as I would have liked. You know what? I get what you're saying, but the thing that made me dislike Resident Evil 7 isn't the fact that it's a Resident Evil title. That didn't, you know, break it for me. Dale, I hated that too. Trust me, you and I are kindred spirits here, my friend. But I didn't hate it because it was a Resident Evil title. I hated it because for a game that's supposed to build up the idea of going back to horror roots, it did a lot that wasn't about the horror, but rather about screwing over the player to make you panic. And I don't like games that, like, I get if a game's scary, that's fine. Hold on. You know, I should probably read some of these things. The Traveler asked, he doesn't know his own sentence? The officer replied, it would be useless to give him that information. He experiences it on his own body. So a lot of weird... Hold on, I'm going to see if I could actually read files from anywhere. Documents, okay, in-game files. Episode 1 files. Oh, we have a few. Alright, I'm not going to read all of these yet. If people want to know, in the chat, just type in if you want me to read some of these files, because I know I haven't really read any of them yet. So just let me know. But yeah, so here's what I hated about 7. In a good horror game, they will use atmosphere and well-timed scares and, you know, the general elements of the game to make you feel fear. In 7, they relied on a dirty trick where See, I didn't even mind that they tried to
Moira,
follow
I'll give
in
you a boost.
Silent
See
Hill's
if you can climb up.
PT.
Okay.
I didn't mind that they tried to imitate that because we're not going to get Silent Hill's PT. So, you know, if they're trying to do something similar, okay, that's fine. It'd be like, let's say, you know, you heard about, oh, Coca-Cola is going to be a drink that's coming out. And then it never comes out. But then you hear about this Pepsi, and it's like, well, if I can't have Coke, I'll drink the Pepsi. You know, it's... I don't mind not getting the original. If I don't mind getting an imitation if we never get the original. You know what I mean? So that's my issue. But the problem with 7 is that it tries so hard to just tout itself as a scary game, but it's not.
Claire, this way.
It's scary in some aspects, and that's fine. But the problem with it is that when it's not being original in how it tries to scare you, it fails miserably. I'll give you a few examples of this. For those of you who have played it, the Baker family. I'm sure those of you who know of Jack Baker, Marguerite Baker, and Lucas Baker. Jack Baker ruins the first part of the game entirely. And not because of his character. His character is great. And believe me, when I play Resident Evil 7, you know, you're going to hear all of this again. So I'm going to try to keep this brief. But, you know, Jack Baker's character is great, but his game mechanics are terrible. At one point, he just starts following you all around the house. So you got to avoid him. And okay, that's fine. The problem is, he kind of acts like a homing missile, so he always knows where you are, and he always follows you, and if you try to like hide from him, he'll find you anyway. So the only way to really get away from him is to run in a circle around the house until you've gotten far enough ahead of him where he has to actively look for you, and even then, he'll just find you in like a minute, so it doesn't give you that much time to really explore or interact with the house or the stuff in it. You know what? I gotta disagree with you there, Dale. I thought the mechanics for the game, in terms of gameplay, were pretty good. Not the best. There were problems with it, like how if you even tapped the R1 button, you automatically used a healing item. And by comparison, in this game, if you want to heal, you'll see that like there's a little timer. I have to hold in R1. You know, I could tap it, and this is what happens if I tap R1. I never heal. But I hated that in Resident Evil 7, you would just burn through healing items if you accidentally tap that button. So there were problems with it, but I thought it was pretty good in terms of game mechanics. But then again, that's just my difference of opinion. There were things about the game I liked, but anyway, to my original point, Jack Baker, I say these bit points, I did enjoy the game. You know, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like I'm in the minority that doesn't like Resident Evil 7, and I feel like I'm nitpicking a lot, but there are things in there that I also feel are valid complaints. Like, let's say, what's a good way to explain this, I guess? Exploding bottle, that's always helpful. Okay, see you in a bit. Hurry back, Lisa. So Jack Baker follows you around. And when that started happening, I got the feeling like, wait a minute, I think I've experienced this before. And I did. It's the Nemesis mechanic from Resident Evil 3. Now, the Nemesis mechanic was great, because the Nemesis shows up, and then you have to fight him. And, you know, if you fight him, you could, you know, you have the option of running away. And if you run away, that's great. You know, if you get far enough away, he will eventually leave you alone. But if you fight him, no, she's probably just busy with, like, university work. But if you fight him, especially on hard mode, and you beat him, then you actually get rewarded for doing so. But either way, he'd show up, bug you for a bit, and then you had options on how to handle him, which were great. Problem is, Jack Baker is not that. You know, you could run away from Jack Baker, and you might get away for a bit, but he will just harass you over and over again. And it's not fun to deal with. It doesn't make for fun gameplay to, oh, I think there's a puzzle in this room. Let me try to figure it out. Oh, wait, let me run away first, because Jack Baker's going to attack me, and I can't actually fight him right now. He was very forced, Dale. You are 100% correct. He was very forced. I didn't like that, you know, you couldn't, like, disable him for a little while to have time to actually explore the house.
Of course there had to be bugs.
I didn't like how he was invincible. Like, even the Nemesis, as strong as he was, would go down after you shot him enough times. But, you know, Jack, no. Apparently Jack is just going to be, like, super strong and just constantly pursue you. And you can't shoot him and have him go down for a while. He'll just take every shot. You know, and that's one of the things that killed my first playthrough, is that I thought, oh, maybe if I shoot him enough when he's chasing me, I could get away from him. And, no, I just wasted all my ammo, and then he killed me. And then it restarted me right after I had wasted all my ammo. So, there I was. Done. But, you know, even, at least when you fought him with the chainsaw thing, it was like, okay, you know, at least I could get rid of you. But then he has to come back, and of course, he's one of those bosses that has weak points all over his body. And then not only does he have weak points all over his body, but he's also, you know, got them on the underside of his body. And he's... Welcome back, Lisa. We're just talking about how horrible the game mechanics for Jack Baker were in Resident Evil 7. No worries. But yeah, so, you know, when you fight him the final time, I don't even mind that he has weak points all over his body. That's fine.
Yeah.
What annoyed me,
almost a clear sandwich.
and I mean really annoyed me about him, was
At
that...
least we've got power. That should help.
Oh, Lisa, you'll learn soon enough just how much I hate Resident Evil 7. It'll be fully explored on this channel. Really? Ow. Alright. Thank you, Dave. What, the Claire sandwich, Dale? Does Barry tell everyone that story? God, Dad, you're so embarrassing. You only survived Zombie Mansion.
This looks like a way out.
Oh, I gotta find the cog still. Oh, no. So, the problem is that, like, Jack was just all over the entire first half of the game, and it didn't do anything to add to the game's enjoyability. They tried to go for, like, the Nemesis again, but instead of the Nemesis, they just gave you this unkillable boss that wasn't fun to fight. He wasn't enjoyable whatsoever in terms of just how you had to interact with him. I mean, when there was like exposition about his character, or when there was what else? I'm trying to think. Like when there was exposition about his character and stuff like that, it was a lot more fun to learn about him. But other than that, he wasn't an interesting character to interact with. He just killed it for me. He really did. Of course, once you get past like the first part of the game where you think you've killed him, and you actually get to interact with other parts of the game, I mean, it is kind of nice when you get to Marguerite's portion of the game. But there's things in this game that I honestly hate. And there's one portion of Marguerite's section that really just made me hate the game.
So they were torturing people.
For those of you who haven't played it, there's a section in Resident Evil 7, hiding behind a doorway. Bad. Are these zombies? Whoever's played Revelations 2, do you know if these guys are zombies or what? I have no idea, honestly. But yeah, so there's a part in Resident Evil 7. Is it the videotape section? No, it was in 7, it was the part where it was after the videotape. But it's after the videotape, but it's right before you get into that room that Marguerite doesn't want you in, and as you go to get into it, she throws you down the stairs, and you break through the floor, and you end up in that pit. And she's standing above you with her little bug swarm. And everyone's like, well, what's so bad about that? Well, the problem is, at that section, if you're not constantly gassing her with a flamethrower, which wastes a lot of fuel, then you're trying to shoot her with your gun, and when you're trying to shoot her with your gun in order to damage her appropriately, you're getting hit by the bugs. So you're either taking damage from the bugs, or you're taking or you're just using resources, and it's designed to waste your health and ammo, and that's all it is. And it's frustrating. It's like, look, I get, you know, having a horror game where item management is crucial to you. I get interrupted by a cutscene.
Again with these stupid bracelets.
Who are you? I want answers.
I am the Overseer. Fear requires an audience and a conductor.
Overseer?
You must go to the Volsec, where life begins.
What do you want from us?
Nice. Real nice.
Lisa, I'm playing on the PS4. Yeah, so, here's... Alright, I'll check it out.
Claire, look! Over there! A radio tower. Maybe
Gotta
we
get
can
to
send
this
an
tower.
SOS.
So we're almost on this part. After this, I'm probably just gonna call it. But
Could use your
still got a
help.
little game left, so hang in there. I have not played The Evil Within, but I will definitely give it a try. So, But yeah, so the part of Marguerite was just designed to waste resources, and I didn't like that. I feel if you have a good horror game, you're not given many resources to work with, but they don't try to waste them for you automatically. It's like if you're not good at the game or you're being like overly scared, you'll waste items that you don't need to waste.
Listen, Moira, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I got you mixed up in. Barry'll never forgive me.
This isn't your
Actually,
fault.
you know what? I don't have a link to the Discord, but
Also,
Lisa,
Barry can kiss my ass.
considering that you wrangled up the audience for today, would you be able to send out the Discord invite? I think you have that ability. I made you a mod, so that should allow you to send out the link to the Discord. Lisa, you're the best. You really are. But let's see. I don't got anything I want to upgrade. Are there any items around here? Yeah, there's crate. Yay, crate. I will as soon as I figure out how to do that. I'm still new to a lot of this stuff, so bear with me. Another cutscene.
So?
No, it's dead. You stay here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh man, she's climbing that tower now. I guess we're gonna have a lot of interesting things going on. Well, thank you, Lisa. I've been trying. You know, the only things that got in the way were a tree falling on my house, the snowstorm outside. Apparently, the chimney on our house has been destroyed by the tree falling. So, oh boy, that's fun.
My coworkers and I were taken here against our will. I don't know where.
I also love how Claire couldn't get the radio operating, and she's actually operated radio equipment before.
And this crazy woman is talking to us. Some kind
But Moira managed to figure it out, and she's only like 18. Like the least technologically advanced thing she's ever used is possibly a brick phone. Like, yet she's operating hard to figure out radio equipment. I don't get how that works.
is Moira.
Oh man. Directed by Ed. Oh, in that case, I'll definitely have to check it out. That sounds like a fun game.
What is this place?
Oh man. Found 3 treasures. Killed 10 giant whip spiders. Opened 3 military boxes and found 6 hidden items with Moira. Lisa, Moira's a really fun character. She's really, really fun to interact with in this game. You mean like when she's cursing and yelling at enemies? Oh, she's great. You should wait and see. There's a scene where they meet like a little girl, and Moira has to figure out. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. But yeah, so there's a scene where Moira meets a little girl, and Moira has to learn how to censor herself, and it's absolutely hysterical. But yeah, let's see. I want that. I do need that. I'm not gonna do any more story. I'm gonna do one more raid mission, and then we're gonna call it. What about having to censor yourself around little children, Lisa? Yeah, I mean, you know. But anyway, so a lot of the problems I had with Resident Evil 7 was that it did things a certain way that it could have done a lot better. Like, it tried to make Jack Baker the replacement Nemesis, and it failed at that because it just made him annoying. Didn't make him scary, it just made him annoying. There were sections of the game designed to waste your ammo. Like, for example, if you play it for the first time, you have no idea that you can't just shoot Jack and knock him down. Because if you are coming into Resident Evil 7 after having played a game like Resident Evil 3, you're going to think, like, hey, I can do this. I can take him out for a bit and get some breathing room. Oh my god. I just feel that would make you the best babysitter. So, what else you gonna do, huh? Alright, so... Oh, that's a definite purchase. That's a major upgrade in firepower for me. So we're gonna go with that giant Magnum there. Everyone's like, well, why'd you buy that? Here's why. That's my current Magnum. This is my new Magnum. So let's sell the older, weaker model. There we go. What do you mean, Lisa? After hearing that, if I ever have kids, you're going to be the first person I call for babysitting. That is exactly what I intend to do. So, alright, one more mission. I think we got time, right guys? Yeah, we got enough time. We're going to do one more. We'll be quick. David is absolutely correct. So, for... I don't know. 7 just bugged me in a lot of ways. I'm not going to get too much into it now, because I don't want to be angry. How about this? When I play that game finally, as I go through and encounter the problems that I hate with that game, got to admit, the more points, see how valid and true they are. I only ever gave it one playthrough. Ugh, so. Well, you know what? My point in this isn't even that... Look, I don't want people to hate this game. I don't. I like the Resident Evil series. But I will say this. When it comes to the Resident Evil franchise, I liked 6 better than 7. And time for the, this is controversial but fight me moment, I liked Operation Raccoon City better than 7. I'm sorry. So, I mean, it's a whole thing. I wouldn't... well, let me tell you this. I like a lot of games in the Resident Evil series. The only one I don't like really is 7. But I will say this. I know that there were a lot of problems with 6. 6 is not a good game by any means. I like 6, but I know it's not good. Meanwhile, I will say, technically speaking, you know what, once I, oh, you know what, my computer is down, so that's going to be hard to figure out, because I only have the Apple My... yeah, just send it via PM, and then that way, because I'd send it myself, but my computer's down, and I don't know how to work the app all that well, other than just typing on it, so... So, I mean... Let's see if I can hit this. Yes! But anyway, so, so once I actually have a working computer again, I'll start figuring out how to do Discord stuff. I want to try to get people more involved. So hopefully in the near future there will be, I don't want to say it'll be like a weekly thing yet, because I'm still figuring this out, and I still have other things I need to figure out, like, you know, just life in general, work-related stuff. I got jury duty coming up this week, which is, I don't know how, for those of you who don't know, I graduated law school last year, and I just finished taking the exam that I need in order to become a licensed attorney, and somehow I got called for jury duty. So my entire strategy, David, is when I go in, and they ask me, because they voir dire you to find out if they want you on the jury. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating on talking in the game, so I'm losing my concentration. Oh yeah. So my entire time that I'm there, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, so I graduated law school and I just took the bar, like everything I can, so that it's like, oh, he's a law student or a law graduate. We don't want him. We don't want him on the jury. We don't want that. Hopefully it works. Although I could see a lawyer just being like, well, I want him there. He'll explain the law to everyone. And if that happens, I intend to ruin him. Not really. I'm not going to be mean. But I will not be happy. I will be really unhappy if that's what I have to do. So anyway, I'm also thinking of what else I could possibly do with this channel. How would you guys feel in the near future? Maybe not the near future, but at some point in the future. Would you guys be interested in possibly gaming together? Like, we find a game that we all have and we can all play together online, and we all join forces and see how far we can get in it. Is that something people would be interested in or no? Sweet. Oh. I like that this is going to be turning into something a lot more fun than I originally expected it to be. So, Lisa, exactly. I feel like that'd be great. I like this. This is going to be great. I'm already excited. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Wonder who gets that movie reference. See, I haven't even played Overwatch yet. So, I mean, I doubt I'm going to make that the first game I just start on. Everyone's like, no, Will, you're lying. You're probably, like, super good as, like, Tracer or someone. You're just trying to troll us. No, I haven't played it at all. It has not been in my PS4 whatsoever. So where are we at? Where are we at with this level? Alright. 6 enemies to go. Now 5. Alright, everyone. Let's count these enemies down. There's super... Wait. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Super Mario 64 multiplayer. Shut the front door. There's no way. Are you for real? Is that a real thing? I forgot about that. The DS. Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna have to try to get a copy of that game now. I never picked it up when it first came out. All right, everyone. Let's get all 5 medals. And there's Claire with her martial artist kick. Alright, we got the clear medallion, which has cleared all missions, or cleared the mission. Challenge medallion, which is at or below the recommended level. The no herb mission, which means I never had to heal once. The genocide medallion, which means we defeated all enemies. And the completion medallion, which means we obtained all medallions at the same time. Alright, everyone. So that was a bit of story mode and a bit of raid mode. Now, keep in mind, I've been live streaming this. This isn't part of any official playthrough yet. This is all still, you know, just me goofing around and wanting to see how this goes. This is a nice test stream. One of the reasons why I wanted to do a test stream is because my internet, wait, you were commenting too much, Lisa? That happens to me all the time in Lauren streams. Let's evaluate these parts real fast. That's something we can do. Force ammo, I like that. Let's evaluate this. What is this? Homing ammo? I mean, sure. And what's this? Electric ammo, okay. Project mod. Dale, I think that got shut down. I think that got shut down super hard. Because there was something where like someone remade Metroid 2 and Nintendo shut that down like immediately. I think I heard where a few guys were like able to download it when someone released it for free online, and then Nintendo shut it down almost immediately. It was ridiculous how quickly it happened. I can't believe like they were paying that much attention to it. But I mean, it was absolutely insane. Nintendo's very protective of their IPs. So I mean, I don't know. I think that one you mentioned was probably, I think Project 64 was already shut down and taken offline. I don't know though. If it wasn't, it really does. If it wasn't, you know, and someone could find it, mention it in the Discord, we'll discuss it. But anyway, for everyone who's still here after, wow, 2 hours and 10 minutes almost? Jesus. Well, you guys are awesome for sticking it out this long. I know a lot of you live in England and it's late over there, so by all means, you know, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for sticking it out. I think I had 7 viewers at most, but that's okay. You know, I didn't expect to even have 4. So having you guys here is great. 320 comments. My God. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Lisa. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will keep people updated on when the next stream or whatever is going to be. Once you get a link to the Discord, I'll try to find out how I could help. Yeah, you know what? Lisa has been great for this. Thank you, Dale. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel, definitely, because once I post anything, you'll definitely get a notification. Make sure you click that notification bell. Subscribe to the Discord, and once you get in, I'll try to find out how to send that out to people as well. But anyway, thank you, everyone. Great to have you here. And now I just got to figure out how to shut down the stream. So you'll hear me talk a bit while I figured this out. But anyway, thank you once again. All right, let's see. Settings. How do I? Okay. All right.